dudes? I'm not awkward. Hi. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, and I'm just now starting this recording because, if you'll notice, I don't know if you will or not, but I don't think you will. But I got all of the Animoculus. I collected all of them. Fully upgraded the statue of the 7 for Animo, as you can tell by my large stamina bar now. I did that all off camera just because it's a lot of tedious looking for everything. But I figured out how to fish, not the actual like fishing, but like you can literally just catch fish while swimming. And I did that. So I made the sunshine sprout that we need for Albedo, and we're going to start on that. I'm a jokester. And I didn't even get food before I started recording this. I forgot I was hungry. Sup, mama?
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
You're just hungry.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
No taints.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract.
Electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
You could use elemental sight.
Carrot.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks.
Yeah, they're relying on your other stuff. If you
This
looked for
elemental sight. This is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end?
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with
I was about to say,
physical.
why is there a man's
Looking
head
out
right
from
there?
where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No.
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there.
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her?
Nope.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
The vial. Up there. Archive.
Windblade!
Okay, y'all ain't gonna do shit.
A reward on the road.
I got a crystal core and that's it. Oh, there's a thingy up here.
You want
Ah!
us to jump from
I
up
go to the
here?
store, you want something?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
Lunch from or for?
What?
Lunch from or lunch for? Like, are you going somewhere? Like a.
I was going to the store.
Okay, so you're getting lunch for.
Must have been a lot of Pokemon Go.
Ew woo. I'm waiting until Christmas to see if Ma gets me a Pearl or Diamond before I buy it.
Bruh.
If she doesn't, then I will, but I told her that was basically that and money, because I just want to save up for a car.
Me!
A car. I need a good car. I need to air up my tire. Do you still have that thing in your car? Good.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
So you
The
want me-
opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
What are you getting?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me,
Thanks for what- for
then if you
lunch.
would please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Paimon said anything.
Oh.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it.
I'm not
Your
sure.
reputation
What
precedes
if
you, traveler.
get stuff
The
like
data
this
shows that
again?
you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong
What
to.
would buffalo chicken quesadillas differ from chicken quesadillas?
This one I made last time.
Well, yeah, but how would that differ from just chicken quesadillas? Is it just like with buffalo sauce, or
Yeah. It's cream cheese in it.
cream cheese? Let's just do just chicken.
Just
Yeah, we'll save on ingredients too. We'll have to see if we have sour cream in the fridge though. I thought we did.
Double check. Is that gonna be for dinner tonight?
Yeah, why not?
And then I'll just make some cheap for lunch.
Yeah, say I have stuff in the freezer.
You got pizza rolls.
I got pizza rolls.
Pizza.
I got pizza rolls, mini deep dish pizza,
Achieve-
a whole
achieve-
pizza.
Achievement unlocked. Pull out. I don't have a ding dong. My bagel bites.
My bagel bites.
My bagel bites. Oh shit!
Can I get Popeyes?
No. No, you cannot.
Eric says no.
No, you cannot. Do you remember what happened last time I went to Popeyes?
We were in the drive-thru for about 45 minutes.
Well, the wait wasn't the problem. The problem was there was a bitch over
There was a
in the fucking
I
parking
forgot
lot
about her.
yelling at every fucking at every worker there.
I forgot about that.
I'm pretty sure that it was so slow because half the staff quit that night.
Probably.
Like, did you see the amount of people that walked out? And then
Yeah.
the lady that went at the window said, "Yeah, our manager left. You know, it's this busy," and he left. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." I felt so bad that I wanted to buy a cookie to give it to her.
If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under
Someone
the
promote her to
absence
manager
of such effects.
Right now.
She a real one.
The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights,
If anyone believes she's not a real
it would be something to savor again and again.
then you're fake as fuck.
Why'd you stop?
But how does this help your research?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Albedo.
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back.
Okay.
When we return to the campsite,
Do we want to do this?
I should be able to show you something
Or-
interesting.
Sure.
Okay.
Because I'm entertaining.
What else have you researched?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a
What
few
about entertaining?
unusual
entertaining.
Yeah,
specimens.
you are.
I hope you won't be offended.
Fucking Uno that we played last time.
Gold, petrified trees,
Fucking
a
shoddy!
sun 8 times the size of
Shot
a
Pissing me
Sade.
off.
Hey, Sade. I wish I recorded that. That was fucking hilarious. Not even just post, just to have.
So fucking stupid.
So
The essence
funny.
of the investigative process is
shoddy.
enthralling,
Sade.
but such
Pissing me
feelings
off.
are inevitably fleeting in nature.
Cunt waffle.
I'm willing to pour all my energy into research,
Right into my heart.
and yet specimens are finite.
She Uno
As
flipped
the
right
unknown
into my
transitions
heart.
into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost.
She pulled out that Uno reverse card.
Oh
Kill him! I'm very sorry.
my- Ow.
All these things that start out as objects of
This is
Oh, so
very
that's why
important.
you wanted to paint those hilly trails?
Anyway,
Because
I'm
you
gonna
got to see something.
Precisely. To quote my
Okay.
exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for
Yeah.
the most part,
He
quite
loud.
boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be like boring to you?
Of course not. You have been of great now. Before we head back to the campsite, there's one more
Intelligence.
experiment.
I'm calling you dumb.
Intelligence.
We're gonna test my IQ.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
I'm good at math. Don't ask me about English. Can't do that. or I guess literature arts. But... art lit art, whatever the fuck it's called. Yo. Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Let it rain.
Why, you cheek? Oh my god. Ah! Hey, that's cheating. Thanks for the
A
money.
reward on the road.
Oh god, something's after me. Oh, there's a big boy. Oh, hey, you're a big boy. What is sailing pine cones. Baron Bunny.
No escape.
Okay, bye.
Windblade! You're mine. Yeah, shouldn't let your guard down.
Yeah. You can't run.
Oh, I just realized I switched into the wrong person. That's how I... or into a different person, not the wrong person. Woo! Oh, woo, motherfucker. I really don't want to have to go through... You know what? I don't even have to fight him. Bitch. Why is he getting hurt? Oh. That is actually a really good question. Hi. I can be warm and
I
toasty from
imagine
here.
you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
Oh, only a
I'd
couple.
like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
No problem.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Eh. Why are you going up there?
Wind blade. With the wind.
You'll pay for that!
There you is. Why'd you roll? What the fuck?
You got me.
Wind blade.
What the fuck? You can't hit me from there? Ooh. Bitch.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Ha! Ha!
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Isn't there another Sealy around here? There it is.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job!
Boop. Let's get the area behind the drain.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should... What's this?
I feel like I've seen this before.
To the best of my knowledge, These belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true
Who's
mystery.
they?
Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
See you soon.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
I cannot.
Not so fast.
Ooh.
You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping out with
It
this
doesn't
research.
matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments.
I am.
If
a
I can be
moment. I
sure
am
that
the
nothing you
moment
came
of
into
this thing.
contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
No, your account, the
Overtime?
fuck?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
I do what I want.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Maybe she's just insecure. What did I call it? Withering Glory. Mint. Hey girl, hey.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally. My sister has.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Perhaps.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
Short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help
Even if
again?
he just wants some
Wow.
company.
Glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Confused.
Hey, let's go see Timaeus. Paimon has a favor to ask him. It'd be great if...
Okay. Oh, this is a time thing. Oh, you're damn right I'm doing it, the fuck?
Hey, Timaeus! Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Why does he look so serious?
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Hey.
Hello, you two. It's been a long time. Were
It really
you having
hasn't.
a really serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
So we just missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him. He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway.
Upset? You mean Albedo?
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self. Upset. Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
I wonder if Timaeus' research topic is so boring that Albedo finally snapped.
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
A favor? Well, sure. How can I help?
Well, Paimon found a bunch of super-duper sweet Sincerias in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone, so Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet. Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon. Can't you do it?
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea? I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that. Alchemists usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus, Albedo, and I all have very different research foci. Paimon,
Foci.
your idea is very imaginative, but it's beyond Timaeus' and my ability. I don't think even Albedo can make such an incredible device. After all, alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two. Huh? Well, excuse Paimon for overestimating the power of alchemy. In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless. Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world. It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely. Sorry. Paimon just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that? Oh, of course, these are just Timaeus' and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If he has no idea how to make one either, you'll have to give up on the idea. He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
He won't. Albedo is not that kind of person.
There's something about Albedo today.
Hey, so where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine? Unless he specifically says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him
Is he the
at all.
cryo-archon?
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him! Come on, there's no time to lose!
I doubt it, but... Let me be fucking right. There's Amber. What is my hair doing today? Jesus Christ. No yawning.
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look!
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Amber? Cyrus? Halid? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Long time no see.
The Traveler is joining us too.
whoa.
Oh, great!
Ooh.
Fantastic!
Oh, woo.
Wonderful! The more the merrier.
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
What's the occasion?
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve, but it's dangerous to go alone. So, we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must...
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel.
Oh, that kid.
I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back.
Joel's father?
I know. Joel's father went missing. I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
Aw, Amber.
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out.
Since it's for Joel,
Aw,
count me in.
really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second. She'll be perfect for this kind of thing.
Don't tell me it's
Hey,
Rosalia.
Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Talk to the lonely Joel. Tumbleweed. Hey, kid.
Hey, Joel, we're here.
It's been a long time.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with.
Nope.
Are you here to build a snowman too?
Build a snowman.
Eula. Of the Lawrence clan.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
She's
Amber,
a spy.
you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Auntie Eula.
Auntie Eula?
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
Come on.
All right, if that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Whoa. Eula just let something go for once?
I've never
Amber,
met this Eula
what's
before.
this I hear
Sorry.
about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
I approve.
Yep. Count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in?
Come on, let's go
If
and
so, it's
play.
okay. I understand.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we? Sounds wonderful. I'd be delighted to join you.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team. Hey, Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there?
Yeah, let's do it!
Wow, those two are fast.
A child
Hard
and
to
an
tell which
outrider.
of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Well... Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me, and he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right, that's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all. How very perceptive of you. Were you staring at me the whole time when everyone was talking? You shan't be getting off lightly for that. The truth is, I'm a little concerned that I might be quite inept at building snowmen.
Me too.
I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no! Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
You sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor.
Fischl?
But she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this period. So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet. Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case...
You can help.
Fine. But for that, you will pay.
Huh? Pay for what?
You're in safe hands with you.
Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Will do.
Why did you give the spot to Eula?
I want people to know all the good qualities she has.
Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her! Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and,
I like how Amber was like, you see that big tree? I'll race you there, and I can't even tell what tree she was talking about. Okay, music. Ooh, I do not like that. I'm gonna try to skirt around just a little bit. I got some cash. Oh, I'm guessing it means that tree. Let me go to the tree, damn it.
strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Me too. Rustling surrounds you. Did you hear that?
Could they be in danger? Hurry! Let's go check it out!
am I suddenly beside? Ah! Oop. I found Amber, she's in my party.
It's coming from that direction!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Came from up here, they said.
The sound is completely stopped!
Looks like we lost
How
it.
could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection. Aren't they? Oh,
Should.
guess we underestimated whatever was behind it.
I know that voice.
Albedo?
Huh?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
Ooh.
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all. So, what business brought you here?
Long
We
story.
actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you!
Oh, then it must surely be something of great importance.
It's nothing serious.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get... Huh. Okay,
I love
let's just
Hamon.
forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Ah, I see. So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you...
We're not goofing around! And you, what about you then, huh?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here...
Raw material?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint.
Or it can be used to...
Yes, but you have to be selected. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the...
Interesting. So...
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler.
Oh, I
Luna
forgot
wants
about
the
that.
traveler to learn how. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. Painting is a great example because it... Yep, why not? Once you...
Not a bad idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting...
Sounds great!
What about Amber?
Oh, she'll be fine. She is a... Come on, let's go!
I guess she'll be fine. I just don't want to walk. Stop judging me. My stomach's growling. Grr, it says. Sup, Mamma Mia? Oh, she.
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully.
It's hard to say their value. Some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone...
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers.
I feel the same way.
Could it be you, love?
However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand. These appear to be...
Footprints?
fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have...
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
From the entrance, the footprints go that way.
Oh, that thieving... thief!
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them! No escape!
Disappear! Is this an answer from this world?
Footprints on the snow are so hard to notice. It's so easy to lose track completely.
That's why we have to hurry.
Huh? The footprints stop here!
No, why'd I
The
jump?
thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down.
I already went down,
Here.
bitch.
More footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now! You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide! Let's go in!
Neither can you, Paimon, with your ass. Loud ass
Wait.
voice.
I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, this cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints,
Cut him off at both ends.
whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered. Still, safety comes first.
We'll be fine.
Okay, see you shortly, of course.
I wonder if Albedo found the thief. This
It's not been
really?
that long.
Huh. Maybe it just... Why don't we
Me
find
too.
something to do to pass the time? Oh! Look at all that star silver. It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be...
Sure.
Yay! Huh. This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about? Hey, this one's not bad.
Watch, they'd have made an escape.
Alright, this should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more. Finally, you're back.
Yes,
That's okay.
sorry. I was unable...
Oh, so I'm still. We won't be going back. Yeah, for star silver. It's just like you said. Some are really bright.
Stars... I was merely saying...
Well, you said they can be. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint anyway. It's all the thief's fault.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give...
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such useless things, should be
Right! saves a lot of time that way. Efficient.
I don't like the way he's talking.
So let's
Help! Help me!
Joel.
wait. Did you guys hear that? Was that? It's likely an adventurer in danger. Okay.
He's being baked.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
No way.
Razor?
Is that the Traveler in Paimon?
Oh, Bennett.
It's me, Bennett!
Oh, it's really him. Let's get him out.
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me
Or I
find
could
it.
just break it. Because I'm that good.
Wow, so much clutter. Oh, we're not gonna find. Uh-oh, we got company.
Yeah! Punishment!
Ha! Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
You can't run!
You're not going anywhere. Frozen.
Bad.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Ha! 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 No one escapes my sights! Yeah! I see how it is. You can't run! Shiver! Get him!
Cut platter. It's time for a flash free. Frozen food. It's no problem.
Oh, so they kept the key with them. Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
Boom.
Oh, finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage?
Never saw that
coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky.
We drove off the Fatui. We got revenge for you.
Taking them out was child's play.
You did? I know they were probably just following orders.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild
Razor
thing?
did come with them.
They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran Razor's not an adventurer. And as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long.
Oh! Wait, so that got... So, sorry, Bennett, but...
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extra?
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event. So they ended up with more instructors.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just...
Right, right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe I'll hope. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor...
Really?
Official! Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Didn't come with us?
Albedo? You mean the...
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him. But, could he have... Let's go back to the cavern and...
Back to the cavern.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird.
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun to...
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right?
Right.
We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed...
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Albedo! Where the...
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
I'm not really following who. I apologize, Albedo.
No. Bennett, this traveler, clear this up for me.
There you are. Stay right there.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you...
Yes, that's what I would be doing, Albedo. I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters.
Whoa, wait a second. What?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an
Impersonating you.
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also an imposter. Of course, it's entire. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual.
Albedo, do you have any enemies?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you, Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes,
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here.
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. Yeah, sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that...
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? Sure,
Very well.
And then there were 3...
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else?
Okay.
Let's go to my...
I'm just here for the ride.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
Whoa! What a mess!
Thank you. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Yep, that should do it.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order...
You look really serious, right?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions. I also said that, while I did not... I am a synthetic human being.
Makes sense.
A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhindaughter.
Rhindaughter.
A researcher from Conria. Also known as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the...
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live traveler. What is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you say
Cold,
it's
eerie,
a...
melancholy.
Rhindaughter created two miraculous beings. One is me.
Durin.
And the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Durin? So...
As sons of Rhindaughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was
Strange and
quite...
vicious life
That's
force.
right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you
Something
described.
else I couldn't say earlier.
Right! Paimon, when you and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you...
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad
I hate this
going
dang
on,
mountain.
we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a...
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild at...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues.
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever...
So he's synthetic. That's why he always sounds
Time has come.
like
Let's
that.
complete all Beta...
Complete Puffy Snowman simultaneously. Complete a Puffy Snowman. During Dragonspine special training, you can obtain various snowman components. After obtaining snowman components, you can use them to make Puffy Snowman in your camp. Once you have completed several Puffy Snowmen, you will obtain the corresponding rewards. Damn. Shadows amidst snowstorm. Okay. Now I'm just confused. I want to grab a quick snack. Because my tummy be growling. So, I will be right back. Uno momento. Oh, I should probably take my headphones off. That would help. I'll be right back. With my Batman pajama pants. I'm back. I got Pop-Tart.
Albedo! We're here!
Traveler, Paimon.
What's your investigation though?
Your faces say that perhaps...
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to... Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We
Well, that's
have
the perfect time
plenty
to
of
do it.
contact with the
When there's so much people
adventurers.
around.
So now we... Ah! What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter? Yes, let's... Fox? What are these portals doing here?
Give me your meat, bitch. Oh. Or nah. Did you say boars plural?
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
Mm-hmm.
That was most unfortunate.
bad luck?
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see...
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you are correct.
Another
We
Tuesday
haven't
for
made it to
Bennett.
the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate.
That's nothing to do with fate.
I agree.
I'm not scared to be around you.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows! How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
You're welcome to a bit of mine, too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by...
You got... Aw, thanks.
Yeah, you bet!
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. Alright, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way?
It has two sides, so there's a 50... Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So, the
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
I'm actually polite to most
Guys,
people.
I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Sure.
Paimon's not sure.
Let me try. It's this way, right? Oh! Ow, my butt!
How truly miraculous.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon's so sleepy.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's...
I'm here. I'm in the air, but I'm here.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable. Oh, I forgot I, don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
What's he doing? Painting?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait.
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can match...
No problem. How many of you want back rests?
Me! Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
The whole chair is way too big for you.
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare.
Oh. How are you holding up?
But you are a true friend to me. So I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my... So I will wait till my... It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire.
It's so nice and warm here. Joel's been doing pretty good. I'll tell you what though, he seems to have even so long as they're playing. Kids always seem to have an sure thing. Bet you're tired as
Yay! Dinner's ready! Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables.
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up?
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep.
Oh no.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, she said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Lesbians.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever you...
You've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night?
I thought you wanted to get some sleep.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with direct...
Lesbians. I stay and I ship it.
An ice bath? Whew.
Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right.
Wow. Okay, looks like...
All right, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare to be amazed.
Have you decided what to paint?
like you even need to ask.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere.
Okie dokie. Alright, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Miss Ma'am. Bye, Bennett.
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Dopey, but adorable.
Huh? Is that... Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Top quality emergency food.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great.
Done.
Let me see. Let Paimon see. What is that? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is... And those eyes! Those...
Traveler? Have you previously received any
What? You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out? Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly?
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can...
Please and thank you.
Alright then, Paimon. Is this better?
Whoa.
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is!
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what... This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level. Rather, you remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgiving...
Wow!
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. In truth, ground-up overhaul is...
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
It's nothing. I can paint you next time. If I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. Liveliness is a...
It's a new day! Let's go meet up with
It's a
everyone!
new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night.
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight.
Let's go! If we make good time...
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Huh? Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
I'm okay.
Oh, that's good. My arm got a little...
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling... We have to get down there and rescue them.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
I tried to use my wings.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice. Over there.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm a little...
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. Wait, where's
We thought he fell off the cliff with you.
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far.
Got it.
They killed me! I didn't want to do that, but okay. Everyone gets one.
No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place?
I can't see.
He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Oh, I remember this place.
Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't...
Everyone!
Albedo!
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because... I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia is... I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it. Okay, Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it? Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step.
I just pressed G6. I don't know what that does. G1 is 1, G2 is Amber, G3, G4. Oh, fuck me.
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp...
I hope we can all get there safely.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it?
Alright.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, if it were a little warmer and a little safer.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger.
Looking straight at
They
me.
don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here?
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less
So
worn and
Eula,
harder to see,
Albedo, and I
but it's also shorter.
aren't being affected by
Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Duran, is that what he called it?
Wait,
Me too. Next.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break?
Ugh. Now that you
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you
No problem at all. Health and safety always.
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Something going on. I want to get to the bottom of it. Eula. Fine.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously. More.
Hey, girl.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind?
No bad feeling
Maybe
about this.
seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. Traveler, I think you...
Albedo kills Albedo.
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
That's a big boy.
Brace yourselves. This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
Yeah. Yeah. shouldn't let your guard down.
Lights out.
You're mine. Yeah.
Ouch! Meanie! I'll race you there! No one escapes my sights!
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. With the wind!
I need on Amber more.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Go, go, Baron Bunny! I'll race you there!
I'm gonna wait until she's focused again to use Q.
No escape! Get him!
Is that hurting him too? Bellflower. Long concealed crisis.
Let it rain! Hey, go, go, Baron Bunny! Get him!
Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Hey, go, go, Baron Bunny! No one escapes my sights!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Boom.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant!
Is everyone alright?
We're fine, but but can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
Ooh.
I take it this monster's whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was...
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying...
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this...
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being but when it disguised...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so it was watching us the whole time. And when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct...
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what would...
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Very perceptive
Traveler,
as well.
how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter.
Star-shaped mark.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such...
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all.
About that, if you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury...
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go!
Yes. I don't think I've been to this patch of whatever. You know what? Boom. And now I have enough for the tree. All of it. $50, $150, $50, $150. Let's make 10, why not? And 50, 150. 50, 150. Does that sound familiar? Ooh.
Woohoo! I'm back!
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I really want to thank you all properly, but...
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely.
Come on, don't put it... Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to...
This has been...
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am.
I need to rest.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit.
Well, it looks like the curse of the feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close.
Why not? Then, please, you sent something too, didn't you?
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Okay.
Good. Shall we set off right away?
Yes.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noted. Yes.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something. So, what do you think?
A tattoo?
No. Consider it a birthmark.
Oh, I didn't put on.
Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole. This type of glassware is known for having a pontil mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork. The only flaw in an otherwise... My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions.
Wow!
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story...
Making up stories is easy.
Oh.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. We'll see whose story...
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the adventure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, pretty.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, If you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to feel about that.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
Ooh. I'm getting furnishings from this. Nope. Visiting this first because your boy need heal. Also, boom. I can't do it anymore. I'm guessing Durin isn't actually dead and is the imposter.
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon, I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs.
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on Whopperfly. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask them questions such as, "Who am I?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before...
Ooh, truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
You two aren't scared? Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story...
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their
And then
victims.
adopt their newfound
And
identity.
then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Paimon made up this story.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down?
What for?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities, and so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match the—
What?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark in both his and Subject 3's necks. In my view, it was probably a subconscious act. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next. But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person. What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take— This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So,
That was intense! So what happened after that?
fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, as beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant— Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we— If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve? Nothing special. Whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler?
Hey, is that Am?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo.
Then I won't keep you. I have something—
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Yeah.
So we took out Subject 3, and now we're probably going to have to take out Subject 2. Joel and Joseph, that's the father.
Who is this guy?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's
Yozerv.
father.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't.
Wow! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new.
What?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while. I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember. Then I met Yoserv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow! So it was...
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, the temperature was freezing and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So we got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are...
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
Yoserf, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess, feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it.
No. I just meant if it weren't for... Besides, we got back safely, didn't we?
Pallet. When did you be...
Huh? Am I?
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really, Dad? I have an unmeltable...
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman.
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallet and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus...
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Are you sure?
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either!
You're welcome. Just keep it. That Amber and I have some business to attend to now.
See you! Everyone's gone! Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonspine all the... Maybe we should try Timaeus again.
I want to look at this snowman business down here real quick. Because I do got that torso now. I do not have any heads. Sucker.
Timaeus!
Traveler and Paimon. What? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face.
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe...
No, but... Paimon...
In the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
correction.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to...
That's impossible.
Oh.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult, right, Traveler?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my... From the look on your face, it's as if...
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from...
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon...
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No,
Or you can give the fruit to me. But since you don't like the cold, this is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work.
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit.
No! Then Paimon will have to be a garden!
Oh? Well, I don't think being a garden...
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweets and...
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest...
Okay, but they're just Sensetias. When someone's pockets are full, and their spirit...
Act 3 complete. Ooh. Already looked at this. What's all of that at? There's Minnows area. I need 2. Sadness. What's next? I guess we could do the floating palace. No.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Okay.
How can I help
What
you?
we're gonna do? I need so many Valberries. Why did I spend my money?
Ad Astra.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to need to.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Don't talk.
Not so hard!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Windblade! Disappear!
I'll never surrender! Tired!
Why die?
Nice and spicy! Race you! Ha! 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 Goba, get them!
Get here! Yep. Hit. Hup. Hwah. Don't be such a brute.
I have some for you too!
Huh? Hit.
That really hurt!
How do you use my
Did I
damn
ruin
Q?
Everything?
Like, stop pushing the wrong fucking buttons. And now my Q's gone.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Dinner's gonna burn.
Hup. Ha! I knew I should have stayed home.
Now I can't do anything to hit him.
Yeah.
Must keep draining.
I hate how I can't use these, even though I didn't use these. Pyroresine. Resistance. Yeah. They're not doing any damage. There's literally no health.
Disappear.
Can't ascender, can't ascender, can't ascender.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Let's use him instead of Zhongling.
Gonna be epic.
I'll try that. Maybe that'll do some good for us somewhere. We still gotta get close to him, fortunately. I don't look at Lisa's weapons. I feel like I don't look at her artifacts either. That's electro damage. I don't want to change that.
let's hope that works for us. And then let's see what we have for these. Alright. I'm gonna look at y'all weapons. Yeah, you got that one. That only changed. Let's look at these though. Crit rate or crit damage? Crit rate. I thought that was that one. Oh, girl. Want attack first. And anything good. Eh. Hi. There we go.
Should smile.
Thank you.
Well, that was a fail.
What, were you trying to insult me or something?
No. I've just been watching a lot of random Instagram videos.
Sure.
It's like everyone has the same reaction to this phrase. You should smile more. And then everyone gets pissed off. Go through a tomato.
What? What?
What?
Your mom threw up a tomato.
Oh, you're fucking... I said a woman threw a tomato.
Oh,
A reaction to that That praise was not very kind.
I'd imagine. Like, go off, I guess?
Anyways.
Oh, I'm here.
Chicken breasts are thawing.
Okay. You want to see me lose horribly to this thing again? Bless.
Bless him. What are we losing to?
This thing. It makes me angry. Kill it. Kill it dead. Come on. What the fuck is this? This guy's in the bathroom. Oh, you're already down.
Windblade!
Get him!
Go, Baron Bun. She's on top of it.
What's this supposed to be?
I'm fighting a cryo-redesign, so I can upgrade my cryo.
What was this game supposed to be?
It's a gacha game, because I started out as a MOBA.
Really?
Really?
You got fucked.
Won't let me go on the outside. Bitch. You can dodge to, like, if it hits you but you dodged, it won't actually, like, say it hit you. That's what I'm trying to do!
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm angry. See? Okay, that one didn't work. I'm already pissed.
You got it. I believe. I believe in you. You can do it.
Not restoring, I guess I food. The whole reason for having that food was so it would restore.
Get out of here! Out of the way! Adventure time!
Come on, grab your friend.
Go, Baron Bunny! Out of the way! Get. He. You.
Oh no. I'm gonna ruin my gloves.
He.
Probably stand in this since she's almost dead.
Get. Hup. Hup. He. Get. Here. Here. You. He.
Looks like I got carried away.
Hey!
Need Amber to stay on. Is Amber your cool? No, Amber is my ranged fire attack, so
No escape! Go, Baron!
I need a ranged fire.
Windblade!
Go, Baron Bun.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here!
Can't reach it because it's stupid fire shit.
With the wind!
Bye, Baron Bunny. I Again, no fucking warning. Oh shit, that was so sad.
Tired.
And then I can't use you for 120 seconds. Yeah. Makes me be angry. No, I revived you.
Slow and steady, you got this. I believe.
I'm an angry person.
Well, you know what? You actually, once you're done with this, you want to take a look and do Pandora's Den.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Oh, wow. No longer over on me.
Take cover!
Oh my god, I hate this thing.
Get out of here! Not so hard! Out of the way!
Just because it's barely below half.
Yeah.
I need Lisa to stay alive. Or Amber, not Lisa. Fuck.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Why do they never miss? This is just my luck. That's cheating.
It gives no fucking warning. Like that one, it gave a little poopa.
Not so much.
But I can't.
Draining.
I'm angry.
Oh no, it's raining. Now my uniform will get all wet.
You know what? That's enough Genshin for today. Because if I try again, thank you, Teriyaki-ish, for the follow. It means a lot. I'm probably just going to start raging again. Or more. Because I will try again if I'm continuing. So I'm just going to end recording and not stream since Eric's going to be on and we're going to do Bed Wars. So, to the recording, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Don't know when that will be, but I'll see you next time. Bye.